Brothers, welcome back to DummyNation. Today we're going to be playing as the most requested nation in the last video, which is Denmark. Now, Denmark starts in a pretty similar situation to Romania, which we just played, although a little bit better off. Denmark's the 37th best GDP, 48th best military power. Taking a look at their troops, they have not a lot of commandos, no gunners, about 2k tanks and 400 rockets. We are making 150 a tick before we adjust anything. I'm going to do my customary switchy over to autocracy. I am king. We'll hit apply there. Let's go ahead and buy some military units. We're definitely going to want some commandos. We have 4 million in the bank, so I'm going to spend 2 units on that. And I'm actually going to spend a full unit on gunners just because we don't have any. Let's get about 2.5k tanks and throw the rest into rockets. Research, we're going to do 2 points into combat training, 3 points into reactive armor, bank the other 5 for the economic research discount, and then fix our budget. We're going to bring down social spending, bring up R&D, keep military down, bring up liquidity. Going to really hurt our growth, but we're not too concerned with growth, especially in the beginning of the game. We're just going to be trying to feed on some weaker countries. Now, we do start off with ocean access, so we can go after some weak targets at the beginning, maybe even participate in the Scramble for Africa, but we'll see how things develop once we have our troops. All right, we have our military assembled. We have moved up to 13th best military power. United States is going very ham on all the world. There's rebels spawning down here. I was about to say Algeria could be a good one to take. Do we want to participate in the Scramble for Africa is the real question. What is the United States doing? They're just moving troops. Nigeria is really weak on troops, and they're the 37th best GDP, so let's see if we can head over there. I'm not sure if anyone's already attacking them. Now, Algeria does have a lot of rebels that will spawn, but we have 500k. Oh, let me click on my army. 500k militia or commandos to deal with this, so we can definitely jump in here. Yeah, definitely worth grabbing Nigeria. Let's go into them right away. I'm not super familiar with their economic zones. So there we go. We want to hit here real hard and then split and push. And Russia's also here, and somebody else is also here, so we just need to try and be as aggressive as possible. Fortunately, Russia's left, but the Ivory Coast is still trying to get on board. And we'll fight Nigeria's many rebels, but this land's definitely going to be worth it. We're already up to 200 right now. A lot of that has to do with our liquidity still going up. Actually, liquidity's done, so everything we get here is from Nigeria's economy. All right, Nigeria's defeated. Wonderful, making 344 now. China's fighting down Angola. We could potentially sneak in there and grab some land. In fact, let's throw both armies down here. Now, I think we missed out on most. Oh, no, we grabbed the good economic zone. China we're at war with. Let's hold on. Execute a peace treaty with that. Unfortunately, it costs a little bit of money, but we probably stepped on some of their claims that they had over here. But alas, this is still our territory, and we're going to fight for it. So that's that. Let's just keep moving forth. How's our military looking right now? We've lost about 2 million firepower in the fight with Nigeria for the most part, but we'll make up for it in economic gains that we get elsewhere. And I am going to send an army to fight down the Democratic Republic of the Congo just to try and get on top of that as well. All right, that is done. Is there any real economic zones to go for? I'm going to go ahead and push into Namibia just because they don't have an army. With this one army, keep the other one up there fighting the DRC and kind of split our way and conquer as much territory as we can. It may not be the most valuable territory, may not be the best use of our time, but we're still going to just engage in it because, you know, expansion is fun. Did Israel fall? They did. Wow, Turkey really did go ham. Okay, let's get an alliance treaty with China. We lost our alliance treaty with the United States, but our exchange rate had jumped down to like 75, but now we're back up to 86. So basically nothing lost there. The United States is a little bit salty about me taking some of the DRC away from them, but it's my land now, and I'm not going to apologize for it. We have some potential targets I saw Saudi Arabia was weakened, but not to the state that I think we would fight them in. Same with Iran. And Russia is getting rather weak, so maybe we just send everybody home and prepare for that. Oh, frick. Japan has already started on fighting down Russia. Let's get over here, and we'll fight for Moscow. Well, hold on. They took a lot, but they didn't actually take down all their military. Let's hold the line here a little bit. How many rockets do we have? 1,000. They have 4,000 tanks left. I'm going to buy another unit of commandos here, as that's the unit we're going to need the most in fighting down Russia's rebels. Again, I don't want to really fight down their main army. I just want to be in position to pick up the scraps here. Now, if Japan lost, no, they're still strong. They just halted their progress for a little bit. Belgium's getting involved. Where's the Russian army? Let's gather up our troops. Belgium is taking some of the land that I would want, but Russia still has an army that will eventually react to this. I assume. There it is. Okay, weak enough. Let's charge in. Okay, Russia's army is basically gone. Ooh, we lost a lot of forces there. A little bit unfortunate for us. That's our entire army? Wow, we really did lose some forces. We don't even have the ability to split. We're going to need a couple more units of these guys out here for sure. Might have gone too early, but ultimately I think Russia's the prize worth fighting for. Okay, let's hold off. Let's do some rebel duty first and wait for our reinforcements. We have 10 points, so let's get that discount for economic research. Okay, unfortunately, we have to go now because the United Kingdom's here. Let's make sure we're fighting for the good land. We have our other unit of commandos here. I'm going to go ahead and split this army just for the sake of trying to grab land. All right, Russia's been defeated. Huzzah! India is also going down, but I don't think we're in a strong enough position to fight India. We could. I'm just going to send everybody home for a minute and recoup some losses, get these troops out here. We also need some more tanks. We have a level to get in smart taxation, so let's go ahead and get that for ourselves. And try and get 1 million worth of tanks. It is kind of worth it to go into India. We'll get 1 million worth of tanks, and then we'll go into India. And we'll just try and slingshot our way to the capital, making sure that we're grabbing the land that's the most valuable. Again, India is going to have a ton of rebels. We knew this to begin with. We're going to take another loss on our troop count. Probably not going to be too well off in terms of military power. Going to probably hover around the 20s at the end of this. But economy-wise, I think we'll be jumping into the top 5 after this. All right, we're in a bad place. We've lost most of our military. We haven't even got the best parts of India yet. We're just going to hold here and wait for more troops. That's got to be the play. Okay, we have 18 million firepower again. We're going back into India. We're going to keep together this time, get the capital done, knock everybody else off. India's invaded our territory. Yeah, they still have a little bit of troops themselves, but it won't be enough to slow us down. As long as we keep together, I think we'll be fine. We're going to keep reloading just militias right now to try and help us out a little bit in capturing the real economic land that we need. All right, let's just get a peace treaty with India for a minute. We have to build back up. Oh my gosh, that was so painful. Lost half our army in like the blink of an eye. This is why I hate going into India early game. It's such a death march. Anyways, let's try and fund the military a little bit. Try and strengthen ourselves and actually build a military before we go back in. Germany, you mongrel. Germany's declared war on us. Hold on. I'm glad we made peace with India right now. We're going to let Germany kind of face the repercussions of attacking us because we're still part of the EU. Weaken themselves, and then we're going to fight Germany. They didn't gain too much, but let's go home and prepare for this battle. It's okay. We'll outpace them economically because we are the 8th best. They're the 4th best. Oh, they will outpace us, but their economy's tanking. They only have friends with really the United Kingdom, and potentially Belgium and the Netherlands might join in. But we're going to fight back and definitely take them to the cleaners. Now, we have finished our levels of smart taxation, so the next thing we're going to go into is self-sufficient economy. But for the meantime, more tanks. Let's try and match the numbers. They have about, what, 5,000, 6,000 tanks? Yeah, but only 1,000 rockets. We've got 3,000 rockets and about 4,000 tanks. So we're almost ready to fight them. The problem is you don't want to go into a war like this and win it, but not be ready for the next fight. You want to win it decisively. They are funding their military. Hold on. What is your budget at? 7.2. I'm going to match a little bit with my military spending, even though it's not going to help our economy out that much. It's going to be worth it in the long game just to fight down Germany a little bit better. Okay, but we can get that level of self-sufficient economy, which is going to help out a lot. Military strength is at 35. Theirs is at 30. So yeah, we're going to need some more troops. Dude, China has got no troops either. It might be trying to peace treating with you guys for now so that we can fight China. If that's all they honestly have is 1 million of those foot soldiers, we can definitely fight them. Yeah, let's go fight China early. It might be a mistake, but I don't think it will be. How are your friends? North Korea, Japan, and us. Can we get an alliance treaty with you? Yes. So we have 48 million. They have 35, but all theirs are foot soldiers. So as long as we fight them on flat terrain, we'll be fine. So we'll just keep up here in Manchuria. Start reloading with some more troops. Slow this down a little bit. Here's their army. Big portion of them are gone, but the foot soldiers, which is the big threat, still remain. I think North Korea is also involved in this. Let's see if we can buy them off. Yeah, they're nice and cheap. Here comes the real army. Good, they're gone. How much are we still strong? 35. We can definitely split. Let's do that and start pushing for the actual economic zones. Okay, we have another smaller army ready to go. Let's get them on defensive duty. We're making 10K right now. Currently the 3rd best GDP. We're not even capturing most of China. So things are going pretty well for us. We're just kind of living on the knife's edge a little bit with Germany and India still on the kind of threat meter. that we need to keep an eye out for. But otherwise, things are going fine. China's still going to be able to produce an army. That one's actually a little bit concerning. How many are we going to lose from that? A good amount, unfortunately, because that was their tanks. But that should honestly be the last time that they're able to produce tanks. So I think we're fine for the time being. I'm just going to keep this army here, knock down some rebels really quickly, get the suppression area a little bit better, and then bring them down. All right, now their army is ready. Let's bring them down and start revamping, building up another one right away. Let's combine these two. They're actually pretty weak. Another army ready. Good. Get you guys out there. And we'll probably start fighting from the north here a little bit. This should be easier land to capture. The most valuable land we have left is their holdings in Southeast Asia. Otherwise, we're just kind of fighting for this area and connecting our borders a little bit better. I think they still have some overseas territories. Yeah, they still have a bunch of stuff everywhere, but we're doing a good job capturing it. We really shouldn't anticipate fighting down China once again. I don't think they'll be strong enough to produce another military. So we'll take our time knocking them down. Currently, we are the second best GDP, fourth best military power. With the income we have, we'll definitely be able to bump up our military rather quickly. We have another level in self-sufficient economy that we can get. And we can get some rockets. I'm doing 2 levels of commandos, 1 level of gunners, and then tanks, and then rockets after that. India's declared war on us. Could you not? I'm busy. We'll get back to you here in a minute. Don't think I've forgotten about India and Germany and the wrongs they have accumulated against us. We're just picking our time to strike, if you will. All right, this army is ready. Let's send them into... We'll send them into North Korea. We'll knock them down too. Get some more units of you guys out there. And get ready to, once again, reload another army. How are we looking overall? What's our overall military score at? 60. That's really good. We're actually getting a very lucky run right now with just China falling immediately. Once we get India and Germany out of the way, we're going to be looking real good. All right, we have 8 points. We're done with self-sufficient economy. Let's go into remittance right away. Start knocking that down. How's this army looking? It is ready to rumble. Yeah, we'll just finish up China for the time being real quick, and then we'll prepare for a war with India. But let's go ahead and get 2 more units of you guys out there and just keep reloading this army, or building another army, I should say. We just secured an alliance with the United States. We have a 92% exchange rate. That's the highest I've ever seen it. That's really nice. That's really nice. How's our military looking now? Second best, only to the United States. And the United States has a lot of military this run. They've got, that's not all. Yeah, 74 million. We really don't have 74 million, you're saying. Who's first? Wait a minute. Who's first? It is the United States. Okay, they have 5 million more firepower than us. We'll quickly get rid of that here with this one army when it's complete. It's so frustrating. It's just China's not defeated, but I don't see any of their other territories. We'll just ignore them. I don't see any more of China. Let's just gather everybody and get ready for a new war to finish up India. Oh, we have more levels of remittance we can get. Speak of the devil. And I think we can get 2 levels of you guys. Yeah, not quite. Now we can. Good. So we'll restart that army, get these guys together, start a war with India. They don't have any troops. They should be easy pickings. We'll split into 4s. Try and get this done quickly. We can definitely split more than this. I like to manually split, mostly because if you let the computer do it with the split button, someone was asking me, he's like, don't you know about the split button? It's like, yeah, I know about the split button. But the AI will like split your armies into small armies that then can't defend themselves and then quickly get eliminated. So I like to personally do it myself. It takes like an extra 2 seconds, but it makes you not lose as many troops as you would otherwise. You finish up Myanmar. The United States just went down to 38 million. Hold on, let's just buy 7,000 more rockets. How's our military composition look total? Yeah, we just need the rockets and we can go to war with the United States. And I think that's going to be worth it. So let's send everybody home. Yeah, the United States is weaker than Germany is right now. They just have those rockets we need, or the tanks we need to take care of. All right, let's go fight the United States. Even though they're our ally, 38 million is definitely a fight we can have. And the USA is notoriously split. So we can get this army down, which is actually, they're not split. This is their entire army. So we can surprise sneak attack them really quickly. Oh my God, everybody. Hold on, before we do that, just get here. Now fight them. Big fight here. They're going down. How much are we going to lose? We've lost about 20 million so far. We're down to 60. Okay, but we win. Canada's declared war on us. We'll just buy them off and start building another army. All right, Kingdom's declared war on us. Could you not? No, they're going to declare war on us. How many troops do they have? 65 million. That is a darn shame. Where are they invading us at? Russia. You can have it for now while I continue to build up an army. We'll deal with you later. I don't think the economic zones that we're losing over here in Eastern Russia are nearly as worth as the gains we're getting over here in the United States. We're sitting at 90%. So yeah, not fighting the UK was the right call. Once we have this other army ready to go, which won't take long as soon as we get through the foot soldiers, we're going to dominate. We haven't even gotten to the West Coast yet. Just make sure that these armies stay a little bit split so we can more efficiently capture land. And we should be golden. Ooh, but we just lost a big swath. We got to send this army back. You keep fighting down south. Let's try and grab San Diego and Los Angeles. I swear to God, you don't need to go through their territory to fight. Okay, we'll just let them be. Let them be. Ignore it. We'll just put you on defense right here. Brazil's invading us. Buy them off. That scared me so much. We won. That's gotta be a world record, right? Holy cow. Okay, personal best with Romania was like 1 hour and 6 minutes. We finished this in 58 minutes. That's incredibly fast. Hold on, let's check the leaderboard. Denmark. We're third. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow. But hey, Denmark was fun. If you think it was an easy run, it was, because you start out in Europe, it's easy. So for the next country, it's up to you guys where we go next. I would prefer somewhere not in Europe. Let's get a little bit of a challenge here. But for now, thank you guys for watching. It's been fun. Thank you for the nation recommendation. And I'll see you guys in the next one. And a special thank you to all of my members with shoutouts to producers Icy, Quagsire Lover 32, Kevin Andy Stamps, Christopher Ryans, King Arctic, and executive producers Miskits, The Mallard, A137, Mason / Aurelius, Rob Drake, Uther Ekanal, Brock Lowry, Daniel Stevens, Sakari Scarlet, Morwin, Ogun Gabriel, Maverick149, Jeremy Daniels, Austin, Abigalula, The Lesser Adam Mar, Ollie Cox, Ghost Spurs, Chris Mitchell, and Solar Galaxy. Thanks guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one.